It was very good. It was, the audio-visual was very interesting because you had a lot of movement there, but you had the crystal skull just sat very quietly on the table in front of it. So there was a sort of difference between the two things going on there.
Absolutely amazing. Couldn't believe it, yeah.
Well, it was quite amazing. Yeah, absolutely. I suppose we've been looking forward to meeting the skull for years because we have been working with a teacher in the shamanic way, and years ago she would have had her crystal skull tuned in with the Mitchell Hedges skull when Anna Mitchell Hedges was the guardian. And so we would have been, I suppose in shamanic terms you would say, dreaming with the skull for a number of years. It's like tuning into it in our while we're awake and when we're asleep at nights. So it was a real privilege to be able to come here, and we were really excited when we heard it was in Edinburgh. We're from Ireland, so it was just a quick hop across on the plane. So we were just like, we have to go. And so last night we stayed for both the meditations. We came down and we said, we'll go back up again. And we're very glad we did, because when we came out, first of all, we were very, very expanded, like but actually going back in again the second time is like we came very earthed, grounded into our bodies again, and we became normalised. So it was good to spend that amount of time.
I'm not sure when I first heard about the skulls, but I have heard of the different skulls, for a number of years. So when I heard it was coming to Edinburgh, I thought, right, it's on. Yes, I live just down the road, so I thought I'll come up and see it.
I'd always been interested in crystals, and we knew Kristen Kerry, who wrote The Mystery of the Crystal Skulls, when we lived in Manchester about 11 or 12 years ago, and they were writing it. We'd seen their documentary on the telly, hadn't we, which was brilliant. And just one thing led to another, really.
So obviously with the release recently of the new Indiana Jones movie, that's put a lot of focus back on the crystal skull. Do you think that's done any justice to the skull, its legacy?
No, it's made people aware of it, but I think the Indiana Jones, it's just a film.
Have you guys seen the new Indiana Jones movie at all?
Yeah, I've seen it.
What did you think of that?
It's cool. Yeah.
You've seen the new Indiana Jones movie?
Well,
Yeah.
And is that what initially sparked your interest in coming to see the skull?
Yeah.
Had you heard about the skull before that?
Well, yeah.
Oh, but you're into crystals.
Yeah.
He likes crystals. He's into crystals. I think it was aliens.
No, there's no such thing.
You don't believe in aliens?
No.
So what do you think it was?
Yeah, probably just like apes or things like that, because they're clever like humans. So.
Do you think the apes have got the type of capability though to make a skull like that?
Well, they would probably find a crystal somewhere. They would use sharp sticks and stones and just scrape.
It may be man-made, but if it is, it's an amazing item, and it's difficult to believe that a human being could actually make something that intricate and beautiful.
Aliens are just people you don't know. So I do know it's ancient, but as far as I'm concerned, it doesn't matter where it came from.
Well, I don't know. That will unfold in time. I mean, last night I dreamed that I was clearing lots of things out of my body, like not very pleasant things, but things that needed to be cleared. And I think that's the way with the skull. It'll clear toxins and imbalances out of your body so that you can maybe align more to its energy, which is, well, I suppose in the end, love.
If you're open to paranormal experiences, then there is more chance that you can experience paranormal. But on the whole, those experiences are beneath our threshold. So it's not something I'm really happy to talk about at the moment.
I think it probably is reflecting what anyone wants to put into it. It probably enhances what you bring to it. You know?
The future is still in the making, and if we just say, oh well, that's it, and we do nothing, then nothing will happen. I think what the skull is teaching us is that, like, if we really want it, and to really want something, you know, you actually have to put all of your energy into it and give up all your you know, your lack of energy, and I can't and it's not possible, that we all have inside of ourselves, and really make something else happen. And the future is in the making, and so it's up to us, and there is and so we won't know until it happens.
And can I just say as well, you know, that whole thing about may we live in exciting times, and we do. And I think somebody mentioned at the conference yesterday that whole idea of, like, taking the metaphor of this is the trunk of the tree that we're coming into now. The roots were there, and it may be a new flowering. So, I mean, it may not. I mean, there's a shadow and the light, but let's just go for it. You know?
Oh, and the other thing is I think people get I think people get too fixated on 2012, 21st December 2012. Yeah. It's actually happening now.
I think it's here for the good of mankind. I like the positive idea and the positive energy that comes off it. I think, and the heat. I like the idea of the heat. You were saying the heat that comes through and the positive energy. I think that and the good amount. I don't like the doom one, definitely not. I prefer that. That's a much nicer name for it.
I definitely don't.
Yeah. Do you prefer the Skull of Doom?
Do you like the Skull of Doom? But that's because of Indiana Jones, isn't it?